welcome to episode 64 of FrannyDoMakes. My name is Fran and I'm joining you today from a very bright Leeds in the north of England in West Yorkshire. Today is the 9th of December, so it is Christmas time here in our house, so we've got all the Christmassy things on. I have my Christmas mug with my Christmas mince pie tea. Yes, I'm feeling very festive. So I'm here today to show you and share with you all the things that I've been making and creating over the last 2 weeks. I apologise for the light, it's going in and out and I'm not in my normal spot because my craft room is full of rubbish. Well, not rubbish, but it's full of all the stuff that's normally in the house but that we've had to move because it's Christmas. So yeah. So if you like a bit of knitting, a bit of crochet, yarn, you know, that kind of stuff, then this is the place to be. I'm going to talk through some finished objects. I've got some works in progress and some acquisitions as well to show you. Let me just move that out of the way. And yeah, so if you would like to find me elsewhere on the internet, I'll put you there. So you can find me as FrannyDoMakes, at FrannyDoMakes, on most things. So Instagram and Ravelry, here on YouTube, on TikTok and Threads, and if you want to find any further information that I might have talked about but you've not heard properly, or you want a link to something, then you can find all that information on the website, which is frannydo.co.uk. That'll all be linked down in the description box below. If you do want to support the channel, please do like and subscribe to the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel. And also I do have some of my project cards available in my Ko-fi shop, which is also linked below. Right then, let's get going. Obviously we've no wall today, we've just got the Christmas tree. But it is lovely. We put that up yesterday. There will be some Christmas Lego appearing here, but it's not there yet, so we've just got bits and bobs on there at the moment. Right, let's start with my first finished object, which I don't think you'd seen last time because it was a new cast on. So I wanted to make some quick gifts for my aunties because I will see them on Christmas Eve. And so yeah, I chose the Moonlit Shawl because it's so easy and I've made it so many times before and it works up really nice. So this is the Moonlit Shawl. It is a pattern by Sandra Paul of the Cherry Heart podcast here on YouTube. It's a crescent shaped shawl. You work from one tip to the other and then you go along the bottom, sort of picking up the stitches, I suppose, and you work this lacy border. Let me bring it up to show you. You see that? And then you do this scalloped edge. Now the pattern does say you can use just one skein for it, and I think you can sometimes, but this one didn't. I had just enough to do these scallops, but then there's another row of, like, sort of, you do like a picot to make, if you want to make these little sort of pointy. But I didn't have enough to do that, so I chose to use this contrasting colour on the outside. So the main colour, they're both green lambkin yarns. The main colour is Fairy Forest. It's a glittery one. I got it in her January sale earlier this year. And also the contrast there is called Bramble, and that's some leftovers from my Exploration Station shawl. It's worked up lovely. You can see how light it is because you can see me through it, but it's worked up really nice. It's such a super fun, fast little project, and yeah, it's a perfect little one skein. And it really shows off the yarn, that lovely crochet stitch. I would say it's simple enough for beginners. There are some pictures, maybe the border might be a little bit more advanced, but yeah, that I won't say absolute beginners. Probably you'd need to have some idea of all the stitches, but there are some pictures in the pattern, and yeah, once you've done one repeat, it just repeats all the time. So once you've figured out what the repeat is for the row, it's easy to pick up what you're doing. The way that it increases and decreases, you just have to keep track of that. So I used a lot of stitch markers just to mark my place, so I knew how many repeats I'd done. And yeah, you just have to pay attention to whether the starting chain counts as a stitch or if it doesn't. But the pattern's really clear, so yeah, I would highly recommend it. This is my third one, I think, and I dare say I will make some more. Hang on, I've got a snag on my nail. What was I saying? Yeah, so the yarn has worked up lovely and soft, lovely and drapey. It's got some sparkle in it, not that you can see it, but both are sparkly. And yeah, I'm going to wrap that up for one of my aunties for Christmas. I think she'll love it. Lovely. And some of the purple is sort of within the yarn there, so I thought that would pick it out nicely. Good combo. Right, let's just fold that up nicely and put that there. I don't want to wrap it up yet because I don't want it to get too creased. I'll wrap it up nearer the time. Right then, so moving on to works in progress. It's probably going to be quite a quick one because I've already worked on a few things this couple of weeks, just because I want to get those gifts done, and I've got Advent projects on as well. Right, the first thing that you've seen before is my Forestland sweater, so that's really coming along now. I've not been knitting on it as much as I had been because I wanted to finish that shawl, and I've got something else on the go as well. But I am halfway down. I've finished the body. I don't know why that curls up so much. I did a what's it called, tubular bind off for the bottom there, which is not in the pattern. The pattern says to do the ribbing and then knit a row and then bind off knitwise, but I thought that would end up being a bit tight, so I'm hoping that stops flipping up when, I don't know why it's doing that, because it's not, no, it is doing it on both sides. I'm hoping when it blocks, it'll block that out. But yeah, so I've finished the main body, and I am part way down the first sleeve. There. Which I'm hoping I'll have enough yarn to do full length sleeves. I'm down to that for my first, and then I've got half a ball of the other. But I just love it. I love how the colours have worked together. I think it's going to be such a nice jumper. So that's the Forestland sweater by Jennifer Steingass. She does lovely circular yoke colour work patterns. So yeah, I just need to crack on and get that sleeve finished. I always find the first sleeve takes much longer than the second one. I think because you're checking on the length all the time, and the second one you can just knit to the same, can't you? But yeah, I'm hoping I can get full sleeves out of it. I think I will. So I'd used maybe 1.5 of the main colour on the body, and then I had half of a skein, 2.5. I had half of a skein left and then one whole skein, so I split the second so that I knew I had enough for both sleeves to be the same length, so that's what I've done. Yeah, so hopefully once I've finished this next project that I'm working on, I can pick that back up because I don't have any more gift projects. So the next project, if you are watching Vlogmas, you'll have seen me working on this. This is a One Skein Wonder cowl LITE, which is a pattern by Fibre and Fox, and I am using the beehive yarn that I bought from Yorkshire Yarn Fest last month. and this is where I'm at. So it's a crochet pattern. You do the crochet rib and then you do this mini bean stitch where you're swapping direction all the time, so it's sort of a zigzag effect. This yarn is absolutely beautiful. It's Belladonna is the colourway by Beehive Yarn. It's much warmer than that. That's showing up quite blue. It's quite pinky purple, but the light's not great. Oh, that might be a bit better. See all the changes in the colour, and it's sparkly, so it's got stellina in it as well. So currently, where are we at? So the pattern tells you to start with a 4mm needle and then change to a 3.75 just to bring it in. So I'm probably about 2/3 of the way up before I start to change for the other hook, and then you do a little bit extra and then another rib. Yeah, but that'll be nice. It won't be too high, nice and loose, not too tight a cowl. Lovely. Yeah. It's just gorgeous, that pattern. It's really easy. The hardest bit I found was the ribbing. It's a half double crochet front post, back post rib, and working in your foundation half double crochet to start off, and then you work into that, and it was really hard to find the posts of the stitch to work around. I'd normally do just a double crochet, in American terms, double crochet rib, but I mean it's worked. It's much sort of tighter, denser. Once I got the hang of it, it's fine, but I'm not sure if there's quite the right amount of stitches that it should have, because it felt like I wasn't necessarily always going into the right one, but you know, it's fine. But yeah, I'm really enjoying that. So another few days I think I'll have finished that, and then that can get put away as well. Right, where are we? Gosh, it's going to be very quick, this one. That's what happens, I think, isn't it? That tea's lovely. It's Mince Pie by Bird and Blend. Right, the next, oh, I should have said, that's living in a coffee and yarn cakes bag. And of course, my Forestland is in a soft accents bag from Jackie, who now has her own website, so go and check that out. I think it's softaccentsuk.co.uk. Right. Okay, I've also got on the go my Yarn Badger Stripe a Day Advent socks. Although I am a little bit behind, I'd not realised that I've not kept up with this. I think I'm still on day 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7. It's not as clear a stripe as it has been in the past. Now I've got my, I don't know if you can see, I've got my last year's Stripe a Day, so pretty clear the stripes in that one. But Liz decided to this year do a solid stripe and then like a variegated stripe, including the colours. So it's very, very subtle. I'm doing them 2 at a time. You can see there. But I am finding it quite hard to see where the colour changes for the next day. So yeah, so we've got like 1, and then this is 2, 3, 4, and then it just gets a bit samey there. 4, 5, 6, I think I'm on. That's like a variegated, and then there's going to be, I think I'm halfway through this 7th one, this purple. But you know, I love the colours. I love that purple is gorgeous, and there's going to be some green popping up and stuff, so I love the colours, and I'm sure they'll be lovely socks when they're finished. It was just, I don't know, I expected it to be more stripy, because you've gone for a stripy Pattern, haven't you? That's what you've signed up for. But you know, I'm sure it'll be lovely anyway. Right, next up I have some acquisitions. So I have my Green Lambkin Secret Treasure Box minis. They arrived a couple of days ago. So if you haven't received yours yet and you don't want to see them, then I will tell you when to look away and when you can look back, okay? But they are really nice. So these are the November colours, so I'm going to show them now, so look away. Right, they've gone. I've just finished my last month's squares, so they're blocking upstairs. They're very wet still. I have them on like a sort of one where you stack a little blocking mat thing where you stack them all up, but I had 2 months worth, so I couldn't split them out very well, and so yeah, it is quite wet still in the bottom ones, so I don't know whether to take some off, and I don't know, but yeah, so there'll be these 4, and then the next set that'll come in January, and then that'll be all of them. So in January I will purchase some DK yarn to be the border and to join them all together. I'm going to join them all with a join as you go thing, so that I don't have even more ends, and then I'll have a nice blanket. So I'm really looking forward to that being finished. It's going to be so nice. It's going to be a really nice blanket. I think I'll get some of the the Yarn Smiths, because they've got a merino DK now, so I'll probably get that. And I want some DK for something else. What do I want it for? Oh gosh, I can't remember. Oh, I want to use my Advent yarns from Green Lambkin to make a Daft Days cardigan as well, so I'll be able to buy all of that. They might even be the same colour, who knows. Right, so that's the Green Lambkin show, and now we have my first 2 weeks of my James Makes Yarns Advent. So week 1 and 2, you get 5 skeins of yarn to open on the 5, I think it's the 5 Sundays of December, because that's just how it works. Or you could open one on Christmas Day, I suppose, the 5th one. So I've got week 1 and week 2, and oh, I knew they'd be amazing, but they're just so pretty. But if you've not opened both of yours, or if you don't want to see, then I'll put a time here to go to, and then I can talk about them. I'll put a time down at the bottom, and so skip to there if you don't want to see or hear about them. Okay, so it's week 1 and 2. Alright, so skip to here if you don't want to see them. Right. Okay, so week 1 is this one. It is absolutely gorgeous. Look at the pinks and blues, and then darker pinks. Oh, it's beautiful. This one is called Funky. It's the Beanie Babies Forever yarns, so they're all based on Beanie Babies, I'm guessing. I mean, I didn't collect Beanie Babies, but I love James's yarn so much, and I wanted to buy some for ages, but I don't know, I just never got round to it. So I'm glad I've got these 5 to play with. So that's week 1, and that's James's label there. recently got married, James, so congratulations. And this is week 2, which is much more pastel-y, but look at those pink speckles in it. Oh, it's just gorgeous. So this is called Flitter. I might Google them, you know, and find out if they look, if they are real Beanie Babies. I'm guessing they are. Yeah, my idea is to use these colours to make a Vertices Unite, because there's 5 colours. I'm going to wait and see what all 5 of them are, and if they're different enough and I can use them in that, then I will. But so far I think they definitely are. Oh, they're just so pretty. So there we go, there's the first 2 colours. Oh, I'm trying to think if I had anything else to say, because we're only at 20 minutes here. I don't know what to talk about. I could maybe chat a bit and do something on my sleeve. Where am I at? I'm not at a decrease, am I now? Oh, have I seen any patterns or anything? I'm trying to think. I don't think I have. What are you doing with your... Have you got a yarn advent? And what are you making with it? I am going to definitely do... I've been wanting to do the Daft Days cardigan for a long time. So that's by Crochet. And it's a striped cardigan using the advent minutes. You hold them double if it's a 20 gram, or you can do it DK. And it's like a textured stripe, so it looks really nice. And I think it is, yes it is, it's the knitting pattern project for the East Anglia Yarn Festival this year. So that would be great if I could do it, finish it off for the festival. That's in March, isn't it? I need to get some tickets actually and ask if my friend wants to go again. Because last year we went down, because it's quite a way, it's a good 3 hours for us. But it's my favourite show by far. So we'd probably go down and stay over like we did last time. So I need to check with her. Oh, sorry, my wash has just come on. I feel like I'm all set for Christmas now. I feel proper Christmassy because I've been doing the Vlogmas. It just makes you feel so much more Christmassy. And then we've got the tree up now, which proper spices it up, doesn't it? I love my tree. I was watching Martin from Knit 365, and he'd put on his tree on Instagram, and it was so coordinated and lovely. And then mine's just like Christmas is thrown up on it. There's not a single... Oh no, I tell a lie. I've got 4 of these mushrooms. Can you see that mushroom? They're like clip on the top, so they're good for filling in a gap where there might not be any branches to hang something on to fill in the gap. Yeah, but all of mine are just so... There's a lot from my parents as well, so like this Santa is my mum's, and these little fairies were my mum's. These were my mum's, these little wooden ones. But yeah, mine are all like little characters and things, and yeah, that's what I like. We're not a very organised, you know, we're not always coordinated really in this house. It's very kind of ramshackle. Yeah, so if you have been watching the Vlogmas, thank you. I know not everyone likes that kind of thing, and people prefer the long form content, and that's, you know, what I'm primarily, well, that's my main output, isn't it? So I'm happy, that's fine with who's watching it. It's lovely. It's just nice to do and to share the festiveness. I do enjoy it, although it is a bit of a toil doing it every day. But I'm keeping up with it, and because I did one, like the first, like the -1 day, like the 30th days of September, April, June, November, yeah, 30th of November. Ugh, can't even speak. There's been one every day, so that's good. I haven't felt that pressure to think, oh gosh, I need to get that one up, because I tend to upload them so they start at like midnight. Yeah, so I'd love to get this finished for Christmas time. Not that I would wear it. I might wear it. I could wear it for Christmas Day, but I don't know. I'll be cooking, so I don't want to get anything on it really. I mean, I do have an apron, but you can't even see me. I should have it. I am knitting. You just can't see it. Oh, right, well that's it. I can't think of anything else to talk about. And if you're watching the Vlogmas, I'll be blithering on there anyway. Right, we are going to see Santa today at our local sort of park. I don't know what to call it really. It's like an old stately home. Not like a Chatsworth house or anything massive like that, but it has lots of grounds and like a wildlife park. And at Christmas they do these amazing, the lights are amazing, and they do this Christmas walk through the forest, and then you get to see the Santa experience is just out of this world. It takes about 40 minutes before you even get in to see Santa, and everything is just filled with so much magic. And I mean, I don't know how much Minnie likes it, but I absolutely love it. The way her face lights up, it's just, it is absolutely magical. And we're seeing Mrs. Claus, and you don't get to see Mrs. Claus in a lot of places, do you? So that's super special. She's doing like storytelling in the kitchen in the house. Last year she did decorating gingerbread men. That was quite funny, and she'd made out like they'd all escaped and run away and you had to find them. So if you want to see that, that'll be on day 9 of Vlogmas, so I'll be filming that today. Right then, so that's everything from me. I hope you're having a lovely Advent time yourself, and you've got all your Christmas shopping done. I think I'm just about done now. Just, you know, when you just end up thinking, oh, have I got enough, and you end up buying loads of little bits and then you bought way too much. So yeah, I'm on that that trajectory at the moment. Yeah. And I'm really trying not to purchase myself like a Christmas Eve box or something. I'm really thinking, I'd love to do a Christmas Eve cast on. But I've got 2 or 3 balls of Christmas yarn upstairs that I could use to cast on. So I will use one of them. I could even wrap them up and put them in a little box for myself to open. Not that I need to. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, right, I'm going to go now because I'm rambling on and talking rubbish. So I hope you're all well. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. I hope nobody's got all these coughs and sneezes and diseases that are going around at the moment. I sound like I've got one, but I haven't. I'm just my usual congestion that seems to happen at this time of year, but I'm not poorly. Fingers crossed and touching wood. So yeah, I will hopefully, I don't know when is it going to be. I might be able to put one in. Let's just check the dates. I might be able to film one on the 23rd. I'm not sure. If not, it'll be the week after. But I'm not gonna, other than going to pick up my turkey from the butcher's, I'm not doing anything else, I don't think, on the 23rd. Busy few days ahead though. Right, okay, I'm going to go now because I'm rambling. So yes, thank you for joining me. As I said before, please do like the video if you've liked it, subscribe to the channel if you've not already, because that helps get it out to more people. And thank you for joining me. take care of yourselves and take care of each other this festive season, and I will see you in the next one, 2 weeks time. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.